Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking out my channel. This is my YouTube channel. I am Mr. Flightside, as you can tell from the surround and the icons in the corner. This channel basically is created for my first and foremost my progression as a darts player. I've been playing on and off for a fair number of years, but more recently, 18 months or so. I've really enjoyed darts and watching others play. To be quite honest, it's just great to watch good darts. So hopefully, some of this content will be as entertaining as watching Richie Burnett throw, and hopefully, not as intolerable as Stephen Bunting's walk on song 3 times in one evening session. Thank you very much, the Toto Dutch Masters. This channel is all about, first and foremost, my progression. So if you want to follow me at Mr. Flightside on all the socials there, as you can see in the bottom, I don't know if that's left or right hand corner. I'm not quite sure. I suppose it's going to be the left, isn't it? Fairly, as you can tell, fairly new to the social scene. Thank you for joining us. If you like it at any point, please subscribe, notifications, and all that jazz. The content that is going to be coming up on the channel, there's a few bits really. This video is a bit more of an introduction to give you a bit of more of a insight into me as a player, my history, what I use, how often I practice, and there's also going to be some content around some practice games, both on online against Dartbot, but also some training, games like golf, cricket, doubles practice, and all the rest of it in between. So we have a bit of fun. Hopefully, you can join along with me when we have those practice sessions, and put your equivalent scores on those games in the comments box. I've got some other content that I want to put out there in terms of player interviews, referee interviews, just people in the industry kind of interviews, and also have a bit of a concept with regards to a bit of a quiz. So hopefully we can get some maybe some influencers or some people on Twitter. So hopefully keep your eyes peeled for that. So a bit about me. I'd say I've been playing pretty much solidly for the last year and a half. And that was after a few years break. I used to play 10, 15 years ago for a couple of years, and I'm probably a slightly bit better than I was then. Long story short, moved up to Scotland for a couple of years. Currently based in Hampshire, didn't really get the opportunity to play any darts in Scotland as well. So it took a couple of years of not playing. So kind of getting back to it now. And also I do struggle playing against strangers, playing online in live environments. So again, hopefully this channel and will get me out there and playing on Darts Counter. If you want to find me on Darts Counter and you want to have a game, more than happy to have you and to host you, and you can probably beat me, to be quite to be quite honest. Mr. Flightside obviously at that on Dark Counter as well. Yeah, I use 24 gram James Wade's, which I'll put on the screen for you, which is good and bad. Good. There is a bit of history as to why I use James Wade darts. I'll get onto that in a minute. But the con obviously being of using James Wade darts is that the version 2s or the Premier versions are one of the more expensive darts on the market. So slightly annoying that if you want a spare set or whatnot, then you have to kind of fork out a little bit. But thanks to Vinted and eBay for kind of making that a bit more manageable. I have tried plenty of other darts because the thing about James Wade's darts is they've got a bit of a weird grip at the back, or it's very kind of unique. I'll get on there. A bit unique in the sense that I don't know if you'll be able to see the grip right at the back there. But there you go. Mini phone for you. That grip is quite unique to quite a lot of the other darts on there. I've tried some Dave Chisnells, I've tried Double Grannies, I've tried X, Y, and Z, and just they don't fit the same. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck with James Wade's darts. And how I kind of got to using James Wade's darts. Basically, I used to work for Corals Gambling Company 10, 15 years ago now. And it was at the time they sponsored the Premier League. And obviously, bookies or gambling companies that sponsor kind of all these darts events, they get access to the players. And it was the semi-finals nights where it was Barney, MVG, Taylor, and Wade in the final four. So they came into our office in Stratford. Everyone in the office got to the chance to play in the pro-am, kind of a little kind of a semi-final knockout type thing, and everyone in the office got 9 darts to score, basically score as high as they can. Generally quite common for those types of competitions, but long story short, managed to score one of the top 4 highest. I was actually supposed to be paired with Taylor, but the big James Wade fan that I was, I actually asked to swap from being paired with Taylor to be able to play a leg my James Wade's my doubles partner, and I'll post some pictures and videos up and all the rest of it on there on this video. So got to play with James Wade. Obviously, got to meet him, and we played a game. Obviously, lost again. We played against MVG, and obviously one of my colleagues. We lost, and James Wade basically he felt quite bad, so he ended up giving me his darts, which I was a bit awestruck at that point. Obviously, when you meet your favourite player, he gives you his darts. You didn't really have any words, to be quite honest, and didn't really know what to do. So that was quite fun. So yeah, started playing with James Wade's darts, um, the original ones, and then kind of progressed from there. So that's kind of how I got into playing James Wade's darts. Many people say that I look like James Wade, or I used to back in the day, but yeah, it is what it is. Wish I could play as well as James Wade, but we're not quite there yet. But yeah, as me as a player, I average generally between 55 and 60 marks. So again, if you want to have a game on Darts Counter, or if you want to just have a get into my DMs and maybe sort out a live stream of a game or something. Love to have a game out there. Love to play one because, as I say, be playing online. I've only just started playing online now on Darts Counter, and just to try and I play on Thursday nights live in league and in the Alternate District League, and yeah, I do get a bit nervous. I'm better than I used to because obviously the more you do it, the less kind of nervous or the less overwhelming it becomes. So yeah, just started playing online, which has helped. So I'm in kind of my full year now, first full year playing live on a Thursday night. I used to play, say, back in the day on a Monday night in Epsom. Um, and again, yeah, I think I'm a slightly better player than I was back then. So yeah, between averaging 55 and 60, best ever legs is I've had a couple of 15 dart legs. Hopefully, yeah, looking to break that this year. 180s wise, not the biggest 180 hitters. And again, I've only been playing for the best part of 18 months, so I managed to hit 30 odds or so last year, and that wasn't obviously fully practicing full time. So I'm hoping to obviously increase that count. And again, the reason for the channel is to play a few games, play a few practice games, get a bit more on the practice board, and obviously look to get north of 65, and maybe get around 70 average. So it's a long journey. It's going to take a long time to get there. But hopefully, say with maybe you guys watching, cheering me on, or yeah, and just playing in different scenarios and yeah, practicing and focusing on my throw and consistency. Obviously, is the big thing in darts. Hopefully we can get there. And then yeah, obviously this introduction video, the whole reason my first target, my first journey is going to be towards the ADL season 8, which starts in April. Well, funnily enough, actually, I just did see that they tweeted out having one of their speed games or the speed tournaments or something. It's like a 301 tournament. I'll post it up on the post a picture of it here. Maybe look towards that as kind of the half step, if you like, because the main step on the main goal is going to be towards the ADL season 8. So one goal that I do have will be play the Modus Super Series at some point. Actually, been down there as a fan on a Champions Week, and it's a lovely little setup there. So maybe hopefully one day, one of my goals and aspirations is to play on that stage. So again, we've got to get the consistency. We've got to get some scoring in there first and play pretty decent so that I don't embarrass myself on any stage whatsoever. And say getting used to different environments and playing. So I do tend to suffer from a bit of nerves. That's pretty much it. A bit about me. As I say, this was just going to be kind of an introduction into the channel, but I appreciate you clicking on and checking me out. So if it's the only video you watch and you find it intolerable, fine, fair enough. It's not going to be for everyone, but yeah, obviously there's a few different bits of YouTube content creators out there, and just hoping to have a kind of my own little space, my own little style, and yeah, hope you have fun along the way, meet some people, play some people, and like I say, yeah, if it's entertaining, then great. Obviously, that's the main aim, and hopefully we can get some following, get some subscribers, and then just kind of see where we go.